Okay, so good afternoon, everyone. Hello to our viewers, to our welcome back to our daily every Thursday habit. So, baka nagtataka po kayo bakit ako ang nandito ngayon. My name is Zaira and I am from Tours R Us and welcome to the World at Your Home series. Hindi po ito orange room, but yes, you are tuned in into the world at your home, a live stream series where we bring every destination to your home to inspire the feeling of wanderlust. As majority of the Filipino travelers cannot fulfill their travel plans yet, we wish to bring at the comforts of your home some travel inspiration from various destinations within the Philippines and across the globe. So, kamusta po kayong lahat? Again, this is Zaira. And yes, I would like to do some shout outs. Ever supportive, my boss, Ma'am Felice, maraming salamat. Actually, siya po talaga dapat na nandito, pero meron siyang niluluto para sa inyong lahat. Okay? Hindi lang siya, ang buong pamilya. So I would like to check those who are with us today. We have our first greeter, Miss Nellam. Miss Nellam, hello po. We have Miss Erica. We have Sir Rico. Hello, Sir Rico, ang aming suki. We have Miss Queenie. Maraming salamat na nandito po kayo ulit. We have Miss Norma. We have Miss Lourdes. We have Miss Nell. A lot of travel agents here, guys. So don't worry kung wala pa kayong travel agents. There's a lot of travel agents watching right now, and you can send them message directly. You can PM them if you have any travel plans or meron kayong questions about destinations you want to travel. Okay, so yes, I can see a lot of familiar names, familiar faces. Hello, Sir Jeremy. Hello. I have here Miss Soledad. And one from our team, Miss Marinelle. We have Jerry as well. We have Jeremiah and Carmina. Thank you sa support, guys. I think this is it. My new career, vlogging. Pero thank you so much, the team who give me this opportunity. Yes. May idea ba kayo where we going to right now virtually? I think so you have. Just type in, are you ready guys to visit? What destination for today? Ano po bang destination natin for today? Ano po ba ang ating featured destination for today's World at Your Home? Where are we heading to? Yes, you know. Jordan, tama po. We are going to Jordan. Thank you, Miss Carmina. Thank you, Sir Giselle. Maraming salamat. You're active, ha? Ang galing. Well, actually, I have friends here. I have friends with us. They are from Eternity Travel. There are been our partners, not just partners, but family in the industry who help us bringing pilgrims to this destination. So without any further ado, I would like but before that pala, there is we have the raffle after this stream, okay? We are giving away surprises prize at the end of the stream. So just follow these few steps. Madali lang naman siya. You can win from our Wheel of Sharer. Follow and like Tours R Us page. Don't forget to share this live stream to your friends and family, just posting with the hashtag WAYH2020 and be sure to make that post public. And so the more shares, the more chances of winning. Okay. Also, we will be giving out 100 Gcash credit for those who can guess or those who will participate on our Guess That Photo Challenge after the Wheel of Share. Okay, so yes, without alam kong excited na ang lahat. Alam ko naman na meron na sa inyong nakapunta ng Jordan, at meron din may gustong magpunta ng Jordan. This is the third part of our Experience Holyland World at Your Home series. So this is Jordan. This destination is considered as safe haven in a region of conflict. Jordan has delighted a lot of visitors for centuries with its World Heritage sites, friendly towns, and inspiring desert landscape. Siyempre, ano pa ba ang meron dito sa Jordan? It is home to the famous um, seven wonders of the world. Okay, so without any further ado, Vivian, hello,
Hello,
good
everybody.
sister.
Hello, Zaira. How are you?
Hi, I'm good, Vivian. I think it's our third time for this
Right.
month, but
Correct.
yes, everyone knows you already. But may you introduce us who will be our speaker for today?
Sure. I just want to say hello to everybody. We miss you all, and we want you to come as soon as possible, as they say. I want to introduce to you Jordan with our best professional guide, Ali. Jordan, as we say, it's called the Switzerland of the Middle East. And
Oh wow!
yes, and this is our last destination of 3-in-1 Holyland tour. So, in order to discover a lot about Jordan, let's talk to Ali. Ali, our Jordanian guide.
Hi, Ali.
Hi, hi, Diana. Hi, Vivian.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
We
Well,
are
thank you,
fine.
firstly. Thank you so much
I
for this invitation. Yes, yeah.
I know there's a lot of person here who recognize this guy. He is our guide for how many years? I think it's more than 10 years already.
Yes,
We're not just partners here; we're family
family.
already.
Right.
Yes.
Correct.
So yes, thank you guys for accepting our invitation and show. And I know you will be showing us a lot of sites we can see in Jordan. Okay, so take it away, Ali.
Okay, thank you, Diana. Thank you, Vivian. Well, first of all, I would like to thank you all for attending this videos, and we really miss you all. We wish to see you as soon as possible here in Jordan, even though everything is almost getting back to normal. But let's say for us, because it's not for me, it's not actually because Filipino people did not arrive yet. Well, right now in this presentation, I'll show you a few or interesting facts about our country, about Jordan, and information is also about it and about the current situation after, especially after the COVID-19. Well, I'll share with you the videos.
Okay, Ali. You may share now
Yes,
again your screen. Okay.
yes, you can hear me.
Yep, I can.
Okay,
I'm just waiting for your presentation to be flashed.
okay, just a second.
Sure.
Right now we will. Here we go.
Okay. Yep,
Here we
I
go.
can
We will
see
start
your
right now with
presentation.
the.
Okay, thank you, Ali.
Well, thank you, Ziara. Well, as I told you before, my name is Ali. I'm working as a guide since 12 years, mostly or most of my time working with the Philippines, or let's say as we call them, angels. Now I will start showing you angels as the most attractive things here in Jordan, and the most interesting facts about our country in details. We will start with the map to show you the main, let's say, borders or the places that the groups entered through and where we will reach and what we're going to visit. Well, here in Jordan, in general, we have around, let's say, more than 100,000 archaeological sites and biblical sites and beautiful things, let's say, to see. But we're going to catch the main things, which is Madaba, Nebu, and Betra. Here, I see in the north, starting from the north, this is the map in general, which is bordered with from the north with Syria, the west with Israel, the east with Saudi Arabia. You see here in the north, where we can see or read the word Bela. From there, this is usually the border with Israel, that the place where most of the groups enter the throw. We drive around an hour and a half, an hour and 40 minutes non-stop to the capital, Amman. This is the first day visiting Throw. through our way, we are going to visit Manaba and Nibu, where we're going to see after a while a video in details, explaining in details about these things, a walking tour, what we're going to see. The second day, usually we are going to the south. Once you go down there to Petra, see, which is around 3 hours and a half, 3 hours driving. We stop one time, walking then around 5 kilometers to see the most attractive location here in Jordan, or let's say the most beautiful one, because it considered as one of the seven wonders. Then coming back or getting back to the same day. From Amman to the airport, which is next to the word Amman at the top, AC driving 30, 40 minutes to reach the main airport that we have it here. Now we're moving to the headlines. Here, we're going to talk a little bit about the situation before COVID and after COVID, in just a few minutes. Situation before COVID-19 or before 2020, everything used to be easy. And Jordan, let's say, received more than a million of tourists in the year 2019, which is abnormal for us, especially for the facilities, and would not get used for this a huge number in that time. In that time, we didn't have any restrictions at all. After the COVID-19, everything has changed. Let's say even the way or the visitors themselves, also the nationalities, let's say the COVID changed around 60% of the tourism industry in Jordan. 60%. Before, for example, COVID-19, most of the visitors that we have them here, most of them from Asia in general. Most of them, it's around 49, according to the last statistics, from Asia. There is to say from Europe and America. Right now, after COVID, maybe because we still have restrictions, that's why we did not receive many groups from Philippines and China and let's say from Asia in general. That's why we have them. After the COVID-19, or after the first 3 of March 2022, the Jordanian government changed the procedures to be easier. Let's say they removed all kind of restrictions. Before, we have like strategy in common with all countries around. We have like PCR test open arrival, and we have let's say the QR code. You should register on the Visit Jordan before you arrive, and if you get infected with the virus, you should have also quarantine for at least 14 days, which is complicated. After the first day of March 2022, everything is changed. This is the good news of it. So once you have the vaccination certificate, which is enough, you get the 2 doses, that's it, which is enough. Even no need for quarantine, no need for the PCR test, open arrival. Even also once you leave from here. So in Jordan, they removed all kind of restrictions. But before you leave from Jordan to Israel, before you leave from Jordan to Philippines or the desired country, should do a PCR test, which is easier than you imagine. In let's say 3 hours, here it's very fast. In 3 hours, you could do it. The lab or the local travel agency will send you someone, the group. In 3 hours, they will get the results, which is to facilitate the procedures for the visitors as much as let's say as they can. And also here, let's say right nowadays, they just get too good care of the cautions, like social distances, wearing the masks. Even it's not mandatory, but to save the people themselves. So while we're going to give you like a general information about Jordan, and we're going to talk about the 3 main sites that we're going to see after a while in the video. We're moving to a video talking about Jordan from the sky, to see Jordan in general, or the main spots in general. As I told you, we have more than 100,000 sites, but we're going to catch the main things. Here we start. We're talking about a small country with around 10 million people living in. This country, as I told you before, bordered with Syria from the north, Israel from the west, and Saudi and Egypt from the south. rich and very wealth of its history, dating back to more than 15,000 years BC, and also rich with its natural reserves, archaeological sites, UNESCO heritage sites. A lot of the diversity make Jordan one of the main destinations for tourists to visit. In addition, also to the five biblical sites that we have them here, as announced by John Pope Paul II after his last visit, the year 2000. In this picture, I see we're making like a mix for the main spots, like here we see right now, Wadi Rum, which is the biggest desert that we have it here, located in the south, around 4 hours after 4 hours driving from the capital Amman, reaching that place. Then moving to the north, Ajloon, like this, also we have around 12 castles around that the people could see. So in our itineraries or in Jordan, most of the people who come to Jordan, they could spend a couple of months if you want to see everything in details, like we see right now, Petra, for example. But we're going to catch the main things, especially the visiting the Holy Land, going to three countries, Jordan, Israel, and Egypt. So we're going to catch the main the three spots. The diversity, encouraging the people, but to stay here more. But the people who they do visit or they do have the desire to visit only Jordan, they could spend it 12 days to see many things, starting from the north. The biggest Roman or the second Roman city stands outside of Rome, located in Jordan, reaching the south to the one of the seven wonders, arriving to Wadi Rum, and seeing also the only sea access that we have at Aqaba or the Gulf of Aqaba. So it's a huge country of its history, even though it's a small country with its size. 10 million people living here in Jordan, let's say ranked as, or according to the last statistics, ranked as the third safest country in the Middle East. The third safest country. So it's very safe, more than you imagine. Even though surrounded, let's say, by troubles before, like what happened in Iraq and in neighboring areas, but it's very safe. Ruled by a king, his name Abdullah, very wise king. Uh, 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 the system that we have it here in Jordan completely different than the other countries, let's say, around. Completely different. So this king, all this area since 20 years, he changed a lot of things, sure to be much better, even though many people would say thinking that it's a little bit expensive, but it's not. Despite the dinar or the current currency that we have it here, it's dinar, which is equal around 1.4 a dollar, but actually it's not, depending on your accommodation. So since the time, or since the time that the king, now we're going to move. Here the first place, angels. Here the first place that we're going to see for today, which is Madaba. As I told you, if you want to tell you everything in details about this country, maybe I need 14 hours non-stop. So we're going to catch the main things, starting with Madaba, the mosaic map, or the mosaic city, also we call it. The first place that usually we visit with Philippine people, with angels, which is Madaba. This is the city in general. I see this is the main entrance of the city. Heading the main spot, we call the St. George Church. It's one at the front of us. In this city, exactly, we have around 13 churches. The secret of this city, or visiting this city, Nebo, mentioned in the Bible with the name Media. And we have 13 churches dated back to the 4th and the 5th century, most of them paved with the mosaic, this special, this small colored stones, as we're going to see it also later on in the video of Mount Nebo, as you will see it right now. This church, exactly, we're going to visit, even though it's new anyway. It's say built in 1894, just a new church. But the secret of this map, or this church, it's built to protect a map. I see that map on the ground where people are looking at. to protect a map dated back to the 6th century AD, built by a priest. His name Salmanius, showing us the Holy Land in general. And that time it's pictured, let's say, Holy Land in general. So this one still, even though a lot of natural forces struck Jordan in different eras, but still in a good condition. Only 15 meters left, but it's still in a good condition. Recently, they built this church to protect the original map. We're going to see the map later on. I'll show you a picture, original picture for the map. This one, anyway, this is the original. So most of the people who visit Jordan, they should be there once, because of sure they are not going to find one like this in all the world. So this map recently, or after the 7th or after the 17th century, it destroyed a lot of priests and monks from all the world. They came through and they start the excavations and restorations, and they made it as we see right now. After next to this video, we're going to see the original picture how it used to be. So the mosaic map of Madaba from the second half of the 6th century is one of the most important archaeological finds in Western Asia, and also the eldest evidence of ancient geography. Maybe let's say it was discovered at the end of 19th century during the construction of St. George Church, the foundations of Byzantine Church. Now we're moving to the map. This one. This is the ruins anyway. This is the ruins of the original map. It used to be 27 meters length and 15 meters wide. Unfortunately, only 16 meters, left because of the natural forces, as I told you before. So this is what we're going to see. Around 157 remaining Greek inscriptions are names of places, quotations from the Bible, commentaries, large widely spread in the ordinate territories of Tiberias and Israel, starting from the north all the way to the south, from Lebanon all the way to the south to the right hand, Delta Nile, except the city where we are in, Madaba, unfortunately, which is not mentioned in that map, or maybe because of the missing part already not exist. That's why. But around 157 cities mentioned in that, or the marking of the towns, villages, the mosaic used symbols of Hellenistic Roman origins, let's say, common in the Mediterranean regions. Smaller town often appears flanked by towers or just a single houses, as cities are depicted from the above, and showing also the main things, which is the granite street, which crossed Madaba, located in Madaba, crossed Madaba from the ruins of it, still until now in a good condition. The mosaics also add easily understandable symbols for the elements. Brown brindle buckles of mountains, palm, trees, or bank fish remaining also in the water. The secret of this map, the secret of this map, that the people wondering why we come here to see, let's say, a normal map. There's nothing, it's just a piece of mosaics, or no. Depending on this map, we discovered a lot of things. The excavators and archaeologists, depending on this map for discovering or for their excavations in general, here around 57 locations, let's say in Jordan, discovered depending on this map. It's considered like a GPS, let's say right now, showing, even though here we can see only the sea, Jordan River, a few cities and names and inscriptions in Greek, but all of them, let's say, considered as a secrets for the archaeologists, because depending on this, they started the excavations. They knows the exact locations for the ancient cities. They knows where they can looking forward the ancient churches, around 213 churches founded in the north, Madaba and Nebo and the neighboring areas. Depending on this, they found like scrolls around also the map, and depending on it, they found these churches. So it considered as an important symbol in the ancient time, which is like a miracle for me, because made 539 by a priest in that time where there's no technology, there's nothing, and they made all of this picturing the ancient sites exactly like it used to be or like is it right now, from Delta Nile to Lebanon, and showing all the main spots in that time, like Jericho, like Jerusalem, like Bethlehem, like Galilee, like Nebo, Mount Nebo, like Kerak, like Delta Nile, and showing also the traders to know their destinations. So it's an important map rich with its history, and also it helped a lot the people to find, such as the place where Jesus baptized, the baptism site located in Jordan. Even some of the biblical sites being announced depending on this map. Now we're moving to the second location, which is Mount Nebo. This is the place. This is a place which been announced to be one of the biblical sites by John Paul, the second in the year 2000. Here we go, starting from the main entrance. And once we arrive to the bus station, this is the first thing we face. We get the place where we get the ticket here to the left hand. Then, after getting the ticket, spamming the ticket, then we walk only 5 minutes. For the first day, as we as I told the my guests usually, the first day in our trip it's like appetizers because we just walk 10 minutes. That's it. 10 minutes, 5 minutes in Madaba, 5 minutes in Nebo, and that's it. But the main course is the second day once we go to Petra, walking 5 kilometers. Well, here we're entering or we're arriving to Mount Nebo. This is a place which consider or become one of the biblical sites, and also which is the most important Christian holy sites. A spot where Moses believed at the first scene of for the promised land, and where he would never enter. The history of this place in general will give you like a few things I see before we arrive to the view. I could see a few things, a few statues here around in memorial of Moses and to honor the visit of John Paul II in the year 2000, because this site was not completely changed after the visit of John Paul II. We have a few statues we're going to see around just a new, but the sanctuary and the tombs and the churches that we're going to see them later, most of them reconstructed and also dated back to the third and the fourth and the fifth century AD. In the fourth century AD, a sanctuary mentioned by the pilgrimage, her name Egeria, was built Mount Nebo to honor Moses. This is the first thing that built there. After that time, let's say the excavations or the as it mentioned in the records, the excavators and the travelers start to look forward this sanctuary where we're going to see at the front. See where I can see this tent after a while, representing the daily life, representing many things in that time by bathing the mosaic. Anyway, the mosaic, this is a kind of art just to be famous during the Byzantine period, the fifth and the sixth century AD, as we see right now, cutting the stones to small pieces and making like forms, shapes, painting animals. Like this one could live longer. And nowadays, Madaba and Nebo became a famous art. Even the local people learning and learning this kind of art, and they established their own schools only there. So, such as this, this is the first thing made or built in that time. After that, after arriving the arrival of the priests and the travelers, they found a few things that we're going to see after a while. So, this site, even though it's a small site, but it's rich with its history also. It's an important place for all religious people, for Muslim, for Jewish, for a Christian. It's an important place, not only visited by all people from different world. But unfortunately, this site was abandoned in the 16th century AD and remained mostly neglected for several centuries more. 1993, the site was purchased by the Franciscan, as we see at the front of us. This church just built recently 5 years ago by the Franciscan to protect the original ruins that we're going to see them after a while. So this was not here anyway. So after the Franciscan arrived here, they took good care of the site and they added a lot of things. By the way, before we arrive to the church, we're going to see a few view here around to the right hand destination. To the right hand, you can see the capital Amman, and at the front of us, the Holy Land. And this place, especially, you could see lots of olive trees everywhere, especially after the visit of John Pope Paul. He left his olive tree next to the church. We're going to see it after a while. Then this is the first view. Then we're going to move to the second view after a while, where we can see the Holy Land. Or you can see Jericho and Bethlehem clearly, which that the weather will be clear. Otherwise, that we will see also the brazen snake, the symbol of also the original snake made by Moses until God ordered him to make it. After what we're going to see. This is a new Basilican church, say Basilican church, built recently. The original one, unfortunately, destroyed because of the natural forces, as I told you. Even this name, anyway, we get another name. We call it Pisgah or Sierra. Moses went up from the plains of Moab of Nebo to the town of Pisgah, which is opposite Jericho. This is the place which is opposite Jericho. After a while, I'll show you where is it Jericho. So it's the desired location or the desired. I see here we can see it. Look at the front of us. At the front of us, this is the first view where we see it. Anyway, this is the Holy Land at the front of us. Here we almost arrived to the view where we can see. We're usually stop there for explanation. Then we go inside, or we do have mass usually. Then we go to see the olive tree being planted by John Pope Paul II. After that, we get back. So the main view, we're going to see it after a while. Here you go. Here, this is the view. Down there, look at this. Down there, this is also natural springs or Moses springs. Also, we call them to the right hand, or walk right now to the right hand in the valley. In the bottom, we got natural springs that the locals believe that at Moses spring. Where you see that down there, this green zone, people believe that it's Moses springs, but actually it's the one located in the south of Jordan. You see where we have right now. We will see right now this one. You get a bigger tree there, oak tree. Below the tree, that there's natural spring unstoppable. The locals still using this water until now for their farms, where they call it Moses Springs. There's a trail, special trail, taking us down there. We go arrive to the view. We arrive to the view to the left hand. We have the brazen snake, where we'll talk about after a while. Here at the front of us, Holy Land. There's a board here showing us the distances between Mount Nebo and the neighboring locations. For example, from here to Jericho, it's only 27 kilometers. The one down there, but unfortunately, because it's hazy, that's why usually it's hazy, you can't see it clearly. The Dead Sea, it's very clear from here where this water down there, this is the Dead Sea, very close. Jerusalem, it's only 38 kilometers. Also, it's very close. So it's closer than arriving to the Holy Land. It's easy or faster than arriving to the north or to the capital Amman. But now we arrive to the or we're going to see the brazen snake, the brazen serpent sculpture, which has become a symbol for Mount Nebo. It's a modern replica of the biblical brazen serpent. During the Exodus journey, God sent a plague to kill the religious Israelites, and also instructed Musa to erect a bronze serpent. That one, anyway, it's just a simple, just a new one that we're talking about the even in Sinai. So on a pole to stop a plague, all who looked up at the raised serpent survived the plague. So it became an important symbol since that time. And the cross down there, symbol also of Jesus, where he sacrificed. It's just a symbol made by a priest. His name by a priest. Sorry, by a man. His name Giovanni, 38 9 years ago. 39, sorry, years ago. This one where we see right now, it's only 39 years ago. Just a new one, let's say. And here where we're going to go inside the church, see the chapels and see the places where we do have mass usually. As I told you before, all what we're going to see right now, except the mosaic inside, except the tombs, except the churches, all around is just a new rebuilt or built by the Franciscan to protect the original churches and chapels. As you see here, even these columns. And also the old Decanonians baptistry. As he's showing us how they used to be professional in that time and how it's still in a good condition, even though it's 1,500 years, and it's still in a good condition. Here in Jordan, as I told you before, maybe we have around more than 400 churches, 213 located in this area. Most of them destroyed or are still underneath. Few of them discovered. They stopped the excavations recently because it cost a lot, so they could see the main thing. This is the church from inside. Once we have mass, they make it allowed for people to go in, which is or the capacity of this chapel is around 350. That one at the front of us. At the front of us. And next to the chapels, also we have around the three rebuilt recently. This is the place where we do have mass usually. As see, this is the place where we do have mass usually. We have also other three chapels should be booked in advance. Well, in the later 6th half century, the monks also decided to enlarge their sanctuary when removing the facades. Their primitive church become the presbytery, and the three naves were constructed on the side of the old vestibule or courtyard. All this mosaic work decorating the new basilica was integrated into a single large design composition centered. You see right now representing the daily life, let's say the hunting, how it used to be in the ancient time. And after also the funeral chapel, see after a while, and the canonian baptistry were dismantled. The floor was adjusted to level with the rest of the basilica, but this one recently restored. See, also to the left hand, we got around 6 tombs. Recently, they believed also it goes back to the monks who used to live here in the ancient time. So to honor them, they buried them here, even though they did not find in ruins for them, but as it mentioned in the records, they found them here. Well, after a while, we're going to move to the third location, which is, according to the most of the people, consider as the most attractive place during their visit, which is Petra, or one of the seven wonders, as we call it, the most attractive location where most of the people should have it in their visit. Well, after driving or after 3 hours driving from the main capital Amman, the next day, usually we start early, 7 a.m., driving down to the south, reaching Moses Valley, we called it, the name of the city. On this side, we call it Moses Valley because we do have also the same as we've seen in Mount Nebo before, natural springs of water located there. They believe that Moses struck his stick there and the water appears. Until now, we still have 13 natural springs. That's why we call it Moses Valley, which on this side, Petra or Pietra, which means rocks in Latin. This miracle, the secrets of this area, that it made over 2,000 years ago by Bedouins. See, starting from the main entrance all the way down, we're going to see the most attractive monument, what we call the treasury. This one at the front of us. This is usually where we reach after 45 minutes walks. After 45 minutes walk, we reach this part. This is the most attractive monument, which used to be a temple. And below that temple, we got a tomb discovered recently, 2006, for the most popular king who ruled this area. His name Aritas III. Well, this is a place, or the secret of this place, located at the junction of trading roads. It's established by Bedouins. They're named Nabateans. Their name means carvers, anyway. So it's established by a Bedouin people over 2,000 years ago, according to its strategic location and according to the disponibility of water. They chosen this location very close to everywhere, from here to Egypt. It's or from here to sorry, Gulf of Aqaba. This is down 2 hours to Israel, the same. To the north, the same. So it's a strategic location. They chosen this area in that time also because it's well protected, as we see at the front. It's surrounded by mountains, surrounded by sandstones. This is what helped the ancient people to carve their stuff into the rocks. So they made over 865 facades, or a tomb or temple like we see right now. This doors, more than 800. We have them only in this place. If you want to see everything in details anyway during the visit, we need at least 10 days, but we're going to catch the main thing. This Bedouin people make it like a mix of traditions, cultures, and they put all of them in just one city. You could see the Roman influence, the Greek influence, Hellenistic, and the Bedouin also. So they carved everything using chisels, hammer, nails, from the top to the bottom, and to be tombs and temples, because to used to be a religious place in that time. Anyway, they were beginners, idols worshippers. We're talking about the third or this and the second century before Christ. So it used to be the biggest city in that time. Even these people, or the Nabateans, used to be the richest people in the time, as it mentioned in the records of the travelers. They extended their kingdom to start to be starting from the north of Saudi right now, south of Syria, and from here to the port of Gaza in Israel. And this is the capital where we're going to see. First of all, once we arrive to the visitor center, we just get a ticket, then we walk 45 minutes. Many people wondered how they can do it, especially in the summertime while the temperatures 40 or 38. We do have Kalesa, Philippine language. We do have horse carriages, club cars, so no worries. It's easy to reach it. But you lose the chance once you get tried anything. Walking is sure much better, especially you enjoy the beautiful things that you're going to see through the natural entrance, or we call it seek, natural entrance. This one with 1.2 kilo the length. You got to see a lot of beautiful things carved by the Bedouins, in the same time carved also some of them made by erosion. At the end, you will see the treasury, that one we seen before. At the end, you'll see it. This facade with 39 meters high and 27 meters wide, would consider as the main spot to see. There, usually we get a free time for almost 30 minutes, 40 minutes to see the treasury and to see the tombs under the treasury. Then we go back, because if we want to go down, you will see a lot of things. A lot of things. For example, next to this place, you should climb 865 steps to reach the monastery. Other places, you should climb 1,000, 1,200 steps to reach also the high place of sacrifices. So, like this one, the monastery, which is a copy of the treasury, as we see before. But you should walk a lot. So the treasury usually it's the end and the last step, let's say, or the last part that we visit, then we go back. As I told you, 10 days to cover everything in details. It's rich with its history and a lot of things to see, but also you should have the time and the power to climb and to walk around, even though some of the or most of the visitors using mules and donkeys to climb up, but in this case, because we're going as a group, we reach the treasury, then we come back. This is a valley anyway. So many people also will ask about the during especially the winter time, because we have flash of floods striking this area. This area will be prepared. The infrastructures here made by the government to be, let's say, to save the people, especially after the last or the recent accidents happened 20 years ago. So it's very safe because we're going down from 1,200 meters down there to 850 meters. But it's worthy because it's the most attractive place that we have it here in Jordan. And it's number one, let's say, considered as in Jordan, considered as the number of visitors getting to see it, and many people ignoring the other sites only to see this place. It's worthy. And as I told you, from the main gate to the treasury, then we get back because lots of things to see, like tombs, like temples, like these things that we see around royal tombs, and getting up to the mountains. For people who like the adventure, hiking, trekking, sure, they will like such as this location. Even though also it's a close to a lot of attractive locations around, but this one it's much better even than the place discovered recently, located on the north of Saudi. It's located exactly the same, but this one, according to the diversity of tombs and temples and facades that you see, sure, it's much better. Inside those walls or inside those tombs, where you can see the ruins of the tombs, such as this one, for example. Inside, you can see the ruins of the tomb and the place where they used to put their, let's say, funerals. All of it abandoned. Unfortunately, after the 12th century, the destructive earthquake destroyed more than 60 or 65% of the city. That's why we called it the lost city. It was abandoned for almost 400 years. So discovered recently by a Swiss traveler. His name John Lowich Burkhardt in 1812. Then after 1927, the tourists they start getting to this place until it become one of the seven wonders recently. So this is the most attractive location. Sure, most of you, I see here, we can see what's inside. Most of the visitors who will come will not believe, even though the video maybe it's not enough to show you the beauty that we're going to see it once you come real. Well, thank you so much, angels, for watching.
Nice one, Andy. Thank you so much for that wonderful presentation. Indeed, we really miss Jordan. Most of our
Sure.
guests here are already putting Jordan in their bucket list. So tama po ba ako? Are you including Jordan in your bucket list? We are receiving a lot of thank you
Yeah.
messages here. But before that, I would like to check um, if you have guys, if you guys have questions for Ali, just type it in the comment box or the comment section. We will be happy to, or this team will happy to answer that. So for any question, please type it in the comment section, please. But I have some questions here, Ali or Vivian. Are Filipinos allowed to travel in Jordan now?
Ali? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
They can.
Okay, so yeah, Filipinos are allowed to travel. And do we need RT-PCR test? If I'm not mistaken, if I heard it right.
Open arrival to Jordan, no need for PCR test. After
No,
the first
yes.
of March, no need.
So even we cross the border from Israel going to Jordan, PCR tests are no longer required.
No, no need.
No,
No.
We will be
it's the
needing the
easiest
PCR
country to
test.
enter.
Yeah. Well, this one is much easier. So I hope Israel will follow as well.
I hope so.
Yeah. We are hoping for May that we will be
Right.
receiving that wonderful news. Okay. So again, there will be no PCR test required upon entry to Jordan, but for us Filipinos who will be returning back home, PCR test is required. Okay. So another question we have from Miss Marites Herrero. May I know the requirements going to Jordan? Do we have visa going to
Yes,
Jordan?
of course, you need to apply visa.
Okay. Yes, Miss Marites, we need visa for Jordan, but this will be prepared and we will be assisted by our partners, Eternity Travel. If I'm not mistaken, it's a group visa, right, Vivian?
Right, right. We need to have the manifest in full and we can apply it before, like sometime before the group arriving. It will not be taken on the spot because it's a restricted country, so you need to apply visa from before.
Great. So yes, there you go, Miss Marites. We will be having our visa, but this will be a group visa, and this will be prepared before the group departs. Okay. Okay, Miss. We have a question from Miss Pamela Ann. Are they accepting the unvaccinated or the vaccinated only
Both
In
of them.
Jordan,
in Jordan? Yes,
already they vaccinated. All of them, they should be vaccinated. At least 2 doses.
at
Yeah.
least two doses.
Ah,
Yes, because in the airport it's okay, but once we go to the hotel, all people they should show the certification of the vaccination. All
Mm,
places like malls, like hotels, like the archaeological sites, you should show them the vaccination certificate. Yeah,
ah.
okay, great. So at least, with that, a follow up question: since only vaccinated persons are allowed, what are the vaccines allowed upon entering Jordan?
all of them,
All of
all
them.
of them. Nothing, yeah,
Okay. So
nothing
if
excepted.
so, to our guests who are worried that they have Sinovac or Sputnik, don't worry. You're welcome in Jordan, right, Ali
Yeah,
and Vivian?
yes,
It's
it's easier than
actually,
Egypt.
yes, in Jordan, it's only the vaccinated. In Israel, actually, the vaccinated and the non-vaccinated are welcome.
Wow. So you hear it straight from our friends and family in Israel and Amman. You will all of us will be accepted to their countries. We
Yes,
also have
we
Miss
just wait for
Dulce.
you to come.
Yep. We also have from Miss Dulce from Hitch and Hike. Regarding the RT-PCR going back to the PH, are we going to pay on the spot in Jordan or we are going to have the test upon arrival in PH? Well, normally, Miss Dulce, what we are going to do is we ask the assistance of our friends from Eternity Travel to book testing center.
Yes,
We are just coordinating with the testing center if that can be done at the hotel or in their
yeah,
testing center. But normally we do that before we depart Amman.
right.
Okay. So I hope that answers the question of Miss Dulce. Do we have any more questions? Ali, just a quick questions. Upon seeing those wonderful rock formations or um, the rock formations, me personally, I wasn't able to see that. I only saw treasury with my mother and father. If we are going to visit that place, how many days or how what is your recommended number of days if you're going to visit and explore Jordan?
Actually, it depends on you. If you want to see everything in details, in at least a couple of months. But if you want to see the main things, say 6 days, 5 days, just good. 5 days, it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Would
it's
that
good.
be Aman only, or can we include, let's say, Jaresh or Wadiram, something like that?
Amman, Jerash, Wadram, Madabanibu, Dead Sea, and Betra. And Aqaba, let's say. In 5 days, you can cover all of them.
Wow, great. So there is really a lot to offer. Jordan has a lot to offer, and you guys are very welcome to visit this destination.
Yes, correct.
Mm-hmm. Well, this lady, she's the mastermind of all those itineraries we are sending you. And she's the one who is helping us to secure the visa in Egypt, the visa for Jordan, all the things, all the arrangements. She's the one who helped us to make the dreams of our pilgrims come true. Thank you so
Thank
much,
you.
sister, for that. And
Thank
Ali
you.
here, he is one of the best guide we have in Jordan. Same as Izat.
Yes, he is the best.
Uh,
Thank you so
well,
much.
Vivian can really attest to that. We also have Ezat for Egypt. They are the guides we have. We have a lot of guides, but yes, they're the most requested. Even for our private groups, this guy is one of the most requested. So, guys, if you still have more questions, um, just type it in here, or if ever we can proceed to our wheel of share. Miss Marie, are we ready for that? Also, if I'm not mistaken, we have this May 11 departure for 3-in-1 Jordan Holyland. So I hope you guys, to our passengers viewing this live stream, please contact the travel agents here in this stream. They will be happy to assist you. For those travel agents here, please comment your contact details, your travel agency, so they can directly PM you or give you a message. We are just waiting for Miss Mary. Before that, I would like to make shout outs first to those valued or yung aming mga suki tuwing aming World at Your Home series. We have here Miss Pamela Ann, we have Miss Dulce, Miss Tamar, thank you for watching. We also have from Skypic Travel. Si ano ba ito? Si Sir Christian. Tama ba ako? We even have Sir Lyndon. Thank you so much for continuously supporting this World at Your Home series. Maraming salamat. From our team, we have Erica. We have Erica here. Sir Rico, maraming salamat Rico. A lot of viewers actually. Okay, let me check. We also have Miss Adeline from Win Travel. Hi, Jen. Jen is saying hi to you, Vivian.
Hello, hello. How are you?
Yes. So you guys feel free to message our travel agents. They are willing to answer all your queries about the destination, especially this 3-in-1 Jordan Holy Land. They're just waiting for your call or your message. It is safe to travel again in this destination. I know you guys are a bit hesitant because of the COVID, but we can promise you that we are still following the safety protocols for each destination. Um, we make sure that you guys are safe. You guys will be going back home safely. And
Right,
yes, this team will take care of us um, even we're out of our comfort zone. Um, Vivian and Ali, I just want to ask, regarding the age limit for this destination, the 3-in-1 Jordan Holyland, do you establish age limit?
Not really. Anybody
Not.
who wants to come, they're free to come. But for sure, the elders, let's say, that needs help, they need to come. They need to be accompanied by somebody, you know. But so far, there's no limit for the age, as long as they are interested and they want to come.
Yeah, you heard from Vivian. Everyone is welcome. But I would suggest that for our senior citizens,
Seniors,
we would recommend that you guys get a higher category or a higher coverage for a travel insurance. And
insurance.
yes, you guys are welcome. Wait, I'm just waiting for Miss Mary. Miss Mary is
I'm
our will.
encouraging Zaira. I'm encouraging everybody to come. Not only Holyland, but also Jordan. We are
Mhm.
almost fully booked in hotels, right, Ali? Like
Right.
there are tourists there in Jordan, in Egypt, and as well in Israel, in Holyland. So I hope that the presentations that we have done for you for the past 3 weeks were encouraging and useful for everybody. And we are waiting for all of you, for everybody to come.
Yes. Well, the main purpose of this World at Your Home series or three-part series is to give inspiration to our travelers that that traveling to these destinations are safe, it is possible, and they are just waiting for everyone. Okay.
Correct.
Okay, but let me check Miss Marie again. I think she is having a technical problem. Let me try my side. Okay, one moment. Actually, this is a perk of working from home. You can still work and access everything at home. So
Right.
everything is digital already. Okay, before we go to the wheel of sharer, let me share my screen. We will be having this guess the photo challenge. Same thing what we did last time. Wait. Okay. You just have to guess where is this destination, and then just papilisan lang mag-type. Kung sinong mauna, yung siya yung mananalo. You will be winning 100 peso GCash. 100 peso GCash. So paunahan lang po ha. This will be composed of three photos, yung three main sites we're going to visit in Jordan's site. So I hope you listen to Ali very well because all of these destinations are in his presentation. Okay, so pabilisan lang po ha. Wait, let me check on my screen. Okay, I think Miss Marie is here na. Marie, let's go na and try your screen. Okay. We have this one. Let's do the presentation mode, Miss Mary. Okay. So, pabilisan lang po ito ha. We will be flashing photo. We will be flashing photo. Wala pa po, Sir Steward. Wala pa. Okay. So, first photo, Miss Mary. 1, 2, 3. Well, yeah. We received the first answer, the first correct answer from Sir Steward Lim, which is Mount Nibu. Yes, that's correct.
Correct.
Correct. It's Mount Nibu. Ali, can you give us a trivia? What is this round circle? Round rock, rather.
This one we call it Abu Badi stone. It's a rolling stone, limestone. Sorry, they moved from Ajloon governorate to here because they believed that it used to be the main door of Jesus' cave. So they moved it to Mount Nebo recently after the visit of John Bob Paul and after announcing Nebo to be one of the biblical sites. They put it here. We call it Abu Badistom.
Yeah. So, guys, this will be seen in Mount Nibu, and yes, it's believed to be the door of of Jesus Christ tomb, right?
Yep.
So again, thank you and congratulations to Sir
Congratulations.
Sir Stewart Lim for winning
Yes, yes.
100 peso Gcash credit. Okay, so pabilisan ulit. Next, on to our next picture, Miss Marie. One, two, three. Just name the church. Just the name of the church. It will be okay. The name of the church. Yes, it is in Madaba, Sir Giselle, but what's the name of the church? I hope you guys listen to Ali. I can see a correct answer. We have from Sir Giselle Ramos. Am- It's St. George. Is it correct, Ali?
Yes. Correct.
Great. So this church homes the map of the Holy Land. Thank you so much, Sir Giselle.
Congratulations, Giselle.
Yep. We will be sending you a message for your asking for your Gcash number. Thank you and congratulations for winning 100 peso Gcash credit. Okay, and to our last photo, Miss Marie, this one you will not miss this one. You will not miss this one, everyone.
Yeah, it's very easy. Yeah.
I know it is in Petra, but what's the name of this? Um, what you call this, Ali?
Answer? May I answer?
Oh, yes, I can see. I can see correct answer. Sir
Legend.
Jeremy. I think it's Sir Jeremy. Yeah, it's Sir Jeremy. Oh, sorry. It's Sir
Ah,
Jeremy. Ang bilis.
It's Legend. Yes, right.
Yeah, it's Sir Jeremy, the treasury.
right.
Sir Jeremy, thank you for supporting this game.
Congratulations.
I think it's your
Congratulations, Mr.
second time
Jeremy.
winning. I think it's your second time winning this game already.
Wow.
You
Second
won
time.
100 peso Gcash, and we will be getting in touch with you later after this stream. So again, this is for Sir Stewart, for Sir Giselle, and Sir Jeremy. Thank you so much for participating, and you have won 100 pesos Gcash each. Okay, thank you for that, Ali. Thank you for that,
Thank you.
Vivian. But wait, Ma'am Marie, can we still flash the Wheel of Sharer?
Yes, we still have one quiz. One.
Yes! I will, ay, first time pa lang pala ni Sir Jeremy. Ang galing. Ikaw pa nauna. Thank you so much, Sir Jeremy. Now we are going to our Wheel of Sharer. Ma'am Marie, I'm
Yes.
just waiting for your screen. Let me know if you're ready. So we have. I hope you guys were able to share the screen. Share the screen. Sorry, share this live stream to your friends and family, and the one who will be chosen will be winning 500 Gcash credit. Okay, so Miss Mary, are we ready? I remember, if I remember it correctly, Holyland is the last international destination I had in 2020.
Yeah, I remember.
Mm-hmm. So that was in February 2020. I was with my parents that time. So it is really memorable for me because we were able to visit before pandemic.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, now we're up to the Wheel of Sharers. Miss Mary, can you start scrolling down and up your the sharers so we can choose? Ayan na. Medyo ano lang po, medyo may kabagalan lang yung internet natin now because it's not straight from Switzerland. You know naman here in the Philippines, medyo mabagal ang ating internet. But yes, we will be having it a little bit sooner. Ali, Marie will be scrolling this up and down and just say stop once you're ready, anytime you want. And the first one in the uh, on the upper part will be considered the winner of the 500 cash credit. Okay? So are we ready, Marie? Yan, she's scrolling up and down. Oh, nag-load pa siya. It's still loading.
Lots of people.
Yeah, we have, if I'm not mistaken, I can see it in her screen. It's 182 sharers. Wow, thank you so much to our viewers, to our agents, and to our valued viewers here in our Facebook page. Maraming maraming salamat for 182 sharers. Galing. Actually, almost every Thursday we are having the same number of shares, comments. It's more than 100, and every Thursday or every week it's getting higher and higher. So thank you so much to our viewers. Maraming salamat sa inyong suporta. Okay, so Ma'am Marie, how's our Will of Sharer? Ma'am Pamela, hoping and praying. Malay nyo nga po kayo na ang manalo this time. Okay. There's a lot here praying that they will won. Okay. So, Marie, are you starting to scroll up and down the screen?
Yes, I think she's scrolling, but it's slow for me.
Uh,
I think the net is not connected well.
yep. Hmm. So, I think the internet connection is a bit slow. Wait, let me try mine. Okay, let me try mine here. Bear with me for this one. I hope everyone is still here while waiting for the winner of the Wheel of Sharer.
Yes.
If you're not here, if you will not be able to say present or say Jordan in the comment section, we will be giving away your prize. And yes, the others will be getting your prizes. Okay? So I'm trying to do it on my screen. Let me try first. Wait. I hope this one will be okay. Let me share mine. Wait. This one. Ali, just say stop. I'll just have to refresh this one for it. Yep. Can you see my screen?
No.
Yeah. Ali, can you see my screen now? Not yet. Okay. Let me.
Now,
Yes.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, can you see my screen? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Just say stop.
Okay.
Just say stop, and we will announce the winner.
Stop.
Okay. Time now. Sorry.
Okay. Now, stop.
Okay, we have a winner. We have Sir Rico. Sir Rico, hello. I think it's Sir Rico who won the 500 peso GCash, one of our sharer for this stream. So, Sir Rico, are you here? Oh, present. Sir
Oh,
Rico, thank you so much and
congratulations.
congratulations. Thank you for staying with us until the end of the stream. And thank you, Ali. Thank you so much for accepting, and Vivian as well for helping us making this possible. And yes, thank you to our viewers, to our agents, to our prospect travelers. Feel free to message those travel agents here in this live stream. They are just waiting for your call, waiting for your message, and they are very welcome. They're very willing to answer all your questions with the help of
Correct.
this team, the help of Tours R Us and Eternity Travel. Again, thank you so much, and we see you maybe next week or maybe next month. Medyo may ginagawa lang po tayo, may niluluto lang tayong mga destinations for you for our next World at Your Home series. Again, thank you so much. Any last word from our team, Eternity Travel and Ali?
We want to encourage everybody to come. There's nothing to be afraid from. Yalla, come. We are waiting for everybody.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Ziara. Thank you, all of you, Filipino. We really wait you here. All nationalities arrive except you. So I
Yes.
think the tourism did not start yet. Once you arrive, we will start it. So be safe. God bless you. Thank you for watching. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Bye.
Bye bye.